NBA presentation. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Gobert, Tyus Jones out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Wagner, and it's Jackson in the power forward position. Jones, the pass to Rozier. Jones in the post. He's covered by Ball. Here's Gobert, and slammed up by Gobert.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Ayton sets the pick for Green. Ayton finds Ball. And it's off from three-point range. Jones looking for an opening. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Jackson. Rozier for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
6-2.
Green against Rozier. Steps back. The 11-footer. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Jones. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Ball is screen on Rozier. Green kicks to Ayton. Over to the wing. Ball with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton. Gordon, the pass to Ball. Goes back up. And the rejection by Jackson. Jones against Jones. Jones with the bounce pass. Jackson from long range. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 5. Gordon finds Jones. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Rozier missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Passes to Green. There's the triple. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Pass to Gobert. To halt the run. He can't get that one. And New York will come the other way. Jones, no one around him. And they recover it. Rozier with the steal. On the wing, Jones. Back to Rozier. To the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
And there's a courage to Rozier's game. And why do they call him Scary Terry? Because of that burst, and also because he backs down from no one.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kevon Looney is checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Jackson. And O'Neal subbed in for Wagner.
2 minutes.
Ball dishes to Green.
2 minutes.
Down low. The kick out to Ball. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 6.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Green against Rozier.
6.
And Jones sends it back. And they get it back. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, Looney knows his role. Good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Outside, Green. Ball sets a screen for Green. Here he goes. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Green. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Jones from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
9.
Jones, the pass to Rozier. Over Green. Here's Looney. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that ball.
There's the pass to Ayton. Outside, Jones. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 12 points for him.
How about the last 5 made shots? All been threes. The defense is just giving up a
24.
lot.
11.
Outside, Jones. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The drive by Green. Outside, Jones. Pass the ball. Takes it inside, and he comes up with the deuce.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York looking at who they've got. Gordon out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Ball, and it's Green, and it's Jones in at the small forward.
And if the mid-range shot is working for Gobert, it's a problem for the D. Draws the bigs away from the hoop and opens things up inside.
Ball dishes to Green. To the inside. The kick out to Ball. The tray. And Jones pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ball. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith passes to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Gobert.
From
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night.
29.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Gordon. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Wagner's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Score for the Nets.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Jones against Ball. Here's Wagner. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Robinson sets a screen for Green. Feeds it to Robinson. The kick out to Ball. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. Nets trail by 10. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Jr.
And And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
The drive-by ball. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. And the wide-open shot from Green connects from three-point range. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Wagner. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Morris is checked in for the Knicks.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Marquise Morris.
The Knicks leading by 11. To the right side. Stolen by Jackson. In transition. Here come the Nets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his
First trip to the line for him here.
74%, so-so. Probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Jackson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Tucker. For 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Wagner kicks to Rozier.
25.
Gobert in the corner. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
Wagner kicks to Rozier. Rozier with a screen on Morris. Outside for Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 7 points here in this fourth.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And so he'll bring it up for New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Morris looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets trail by 7. Now Rozier. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Jackson. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And the Knicks making a change here. Ball's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Kevon Looney is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Wagner. And O'Neal subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
New York foul.
The Nets have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. First one falls for one.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Hill, he's checked in for Ball. And the Nets making a change here as well. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Terry Rozier.
Get free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
And new group in for the Knicks. Andre Ayton's checked in for Robinson. Gordon comes in for P.J. Tucker. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Green in for Jones. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Rozier's checked in. Hill passes to Green. It's the three-point bomb. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the pass to Bogdanovich. And that one is hammered home.
Man, Looney is so long. Gets up there and flushes it.
The Knicks leading by 4. Hill with it. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Looney with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the
Welcome to halftime, everybody.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor.
And now, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race so far.
Well, seeing some separation right now between these guys. Some starting to hit their rookie wall.
It's a grind. These kids aren't used to that. They just have to stay positive, keep listening, and keep learning.
And enough of our shenanigans. It's time to send you back courtside for the second half.
Shenanigans. You know what, Shaq? You're a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Jaren Jackson. Terry Rozier is out there with Jones. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Wagner into the 3 spot. Here's Rozier. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot. And for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Jones kicks to Ayton. On the wing, Gordon fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Jackson a screen on Jones. Wagner passes to Jackson. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Ball. And the basket by Jones.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ball dishes to Green. Outside, Ball. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones the pass to Rozier. 3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And that comes off the assist by Jones. That's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jones against Ball. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brooklyn on defense. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. 5 to shoot. Right side, Jones. Releases from the wing and drills it. Jones has got 14.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Jones the pass to Wagner. Gobert with the screen on Jones. Here's Wagner. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Brooklyn, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Wagner.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Back to Green. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Passes it to Jackson. Stolen by Ball. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Throws it up high, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turn.
Brooklyn making some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Jackson. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Terry Rozier. Looney kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Looney. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Ball against Jones. Now here's Ayton. He's covered closely. And Ayton throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
To the paint, there's Looney. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
Hill, he's checked in for Ball. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Jones. Ayton trying to break free. Jones, no luck. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Looney, guarded by Green. Here's Finney-Smith. Misses the 3. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Green finds Gordon. That 3 off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Jones with the screen on Gordon. Here's Bogdanovich.
You got to respect how under control Bogdanovich is. When he's penetrating quickly inside, he makes the knee hit him on the way up.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Jones checked in for the Knicks. LaMelo Ball comes in for Hill. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Rozier's checked in. That one is no good.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player. A guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Second shot opportunity. And Looney sends it back. Jones kicks to Gordon. Some nice passing by New York here. And another shot. They get it again. Kicks it out to Jones. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Ayton. They shoot again. Missed it. Even after all those chances. O'Neal inside. No good that time. Jones for three, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Knicks out front. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ayton is out there with Gordon. Then it's Jones. Then it's Ball. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed. So can't fault him for going for the block.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for the Nets.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Knicks City Dancer.
And new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Ayton. P.J. Tucker comes in for Gordon. Green, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Hill in for Ball. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, thanks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And the reliability of Bogdanovic. His teammates know Bogey is good for that shot, so he gets the feed and sinks it.
Robinson, a screen on Rozier. Hill passes to Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Rozier, the pass to Gobert. Good on the bucket.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
The Knicks leading by 3. Hill drives in. Kicks it to Tucker. Over Jackson. Trying to get open is Robinson. Tucker can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Bogdanovic wide open. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Jackson misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Robinson kicks to Morris. Shoots the 3. A shot off that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Bogdanovic. He gets it in there.
And Bogdanovic, he's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession.
Rozier against Hill. Morris with a screen on Rozier. The drive by Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Bogdanovic. Over Green. Bogdanovich, no luck. New York leading by 3, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Nets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Now the pass to Rozier. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Green dishes to Tucker. A 3 ball. Good on the triple. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
The drive by Green, and the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here's Jackson with the drive. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Green, the pass to Tucker from downtown. They get it back. Tries again. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now the coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Outside, Jones. Jackson down low, guarded by Tucker. Jackson, that's good.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
Almost an entire new group. Ayton, he's checked in for Robinson. Aaron Gordon comes in for P.J. Tucker. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Morris. And Ball subbed in for Green.
Derek Jones Jr.
Kicks it out to Jones. Hill against Jones. Lob pass to Gordon. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. On the wing, Rozier. Passes it to Gobert. Nets passing it around. And it's Rozier missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
First team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal. Second team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Brooklyn with the ball.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. The kick out to Rozier. Nails the tray.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Personal. Third team foul. LaMelo Ball.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6.
Taken third overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Here's Rozier. No good on the quick three. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Beery.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Sweat. From the tears, rice